Welcome to Planet Pluto.
Bravo, bravo. Woo, woo. Tango, tango, tango. Hey, hey. What's happening, good people? Let me try it again. What's happening?
What's up?
How you guys doing out there? Y'all know who it is, right? It's me, your homegirl, Ladosha Wright, a.k.a. Key and Lolo, coming to you live and direct. That's right. I'm chilling at home in my bootleg YouTube studio, Facebook studio, LinkedIn studio,
Right.
Instagram studio. And then right over there, y'all know who it is, right? It's the one and only Cheryl Morrow, a.k.a. the Hair Oracle. And tonight we're talking about the benefits of CBD and THC and mushrooms. And of course, our shameless plug of the Beauty Under One Roof's Afro Hair Summit, which I've been going live, acting a fool, making friends and everything. So welcome to Planet Pluto Pseudo to all of you who may be wondering, what is Planet Pluto Pseudo? So again, I am Ladosha Wright. I'm a co-host here. I'm also a licensed cosmetologist. I'm a salon owner. I'm an author. I'm an Afro hair activist. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. And of course, like I said, the co-host here on the Afro Hair Science YouTube channel. This is America's favorite podcast about Afro hair. And then right over there, that's Cheryl Morrow. She is the heiress to the California Curl Empire. She's also a cosmetic trichologist. She's the editor-in-chief of the SD Monitor News. She's a policy advocate for our industry. So in other words, we y'all's aunties, okay?
No
we
doubt.
y'all's aunties. And our goal right here on Planet Pluto Pseudo is to make sure ain't no fake pseudo crap getting in our industry and messing everybody up. So that's what this platform is all about. And of course, we can't do this without our hair aficionados and our brothers and sisters in the barber beauty business. So all estheticians, all nail techs, makeup artists, natural hairstylists, braiders, locticians, you name it. If hair is your business, then this your spot right here. If you're a hair care junkie, this is your channel. So that's what we do here. Bring all your questions, all your excitement, all your enthusiasm, and don't forget your good looks, okay? We don't care if you think you ugly. We don't care. UGLY, you ain't got no alibi. You cute. You cute. So if that's your thing, then you are with your family. We have wonderful, I'm talking about the people on our podcast are the bomb. Tonight, we're going to do what we promised y'all. We was going to shout out, some people, some of our subscribers, in case you guys are like, well, who they be? Who they be? We would be wrong if this the coldest subscriber. Now, a lot of channels, they got their subscribers. Like, when I'm on a Pseudo Killers, they be like, they cannot say my name right. They'd be like Ladosha. I'm like, whatever, long as I'm down with the Pseudo Killers, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm always in. I like the Pseudo Killers. I like what's my man's name? Johansson. I can't even think. Cyrus Johansson. I love Gerald Horn. I'll be like Team Horn. So I'm like a YouTube junkie. I don't watch the news too much, but I like this YouTube, and I like Facebook, and I like LinkedIn. And of course, I like Instagram. I love TikTok. I'll be on TikTok. Hey, when I go live on TikTok, I'm good for at least like 2,000 people in the chat. When I go on Instagram, it'd be like this. Look, Cheryl. How y'all doing over on Instagram? Let me see. We got any folks any family on Instagram? All right, I got Grammarly. Okay, so what's up, Instagram? How y'all doing over there? Okay, I see you, Miss J Brown. How you doing, boo? Okay, don't forget, come on over to this channel and subscribe. So today, before we hop into our topic about the benefits of CBD and THC for those of us who work in the industry, that is okay. We're gonna shout out some wonderful one wonderful subscriber, and we have to start off with Miss LB. Okay, we got to give LB some LOVE. All right. Okay, so Cheryl, LB is going to be the subscriber that we're gonna, give a super duper shout out. Now we have over what 3,000 subscribers. Okay, guys, so you guys are definitely helping this channel grow. We have over 400,000 views. Cheryl, let me just give her a big fat clap, but then I gotta give you a big fat clap too. So can you guys drop a hand clap emoji? LB, that's Lawana. Okay. I think this platform let me do something real fancy here now where you can kind of like I forgot I did it the last time, but I gotta figure out how to do it again. But if I figure it out, I will put it up there. But anywho, here she is right here. Let me show her name where she is right here. There she is. LB, represent. There she is right there. That's my boo thing. Okay. So she's been rocking out with us a lot. I finally got a chance to meet her. That's the one good thing about being a podcaster is that you get a chance to meet the most wonderful people. When Charlotte and I get together, it's nothing like people seeing us in real life. Remember Hair Savant when we first met Hair Savant?
Yeah, where is he? I hope he's all right.
I'm sure he pops in every now and then. Thank you, Madam Flair, for dropping some hand clap emojis in the chat for Lawana, and all of our subscribers here on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. You know what? And Instagram. We really, really appreciate you all support because Cheryl and I currently we're the outliers in the industry where we're really trying to like keep the industry together. We're not buying the divide and all this crazy stuff that they're trying to do. That's not our thing. Okay. So we really just want to make sure you guys get the right information because we want the professionals in our industry to know that science is always on their side. Okay. All right. So Lawana, we appreciate you. Oh, Chris, where you come from? That got my BFF. Let me show y'all my BFF. Ooh, ain't she cute? See, when I tell her she cute, she be like, shut up. And I'm like, Chrissy, you're so pretty, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, so Chrissy, that's my little BFF. All right, Madam Flair, thank you so very much. So we're going to have this dynamic discussion tonight about CBD and THC, particularly for those of us who work in the industry. We need to know, like, what is it? How can it help us, and what's the best way to use it? And then also mushrooms. So Cheryl is going to help navigate this conversation. Y'all know I got my video clips. Y'all know me. I'm the video queen. I be on TikTok like, get it, girl. And then so Cheryl's going to navigate the conversation and the discussion about the benefits of CBD and THC. So no, we are not talking about marijuana. I just want to say that, guys. Okay.
Technically we are, but
I mean, like the weed, you know what I'm saying, like the 420, you know what I'm saying. So, but sure, go get it together because I don't, you know what I'm saying. Oh, anywho, so and then Auntie Dr. Joy, she is going to also, make this conversation a little bit more robust because she's going to be focusing on mushrooms, which I love mushrooms. All right, and LB, you are absolutely right. Chris is a cutie pie. You're the reason why. Come on. I want you to I won't let you go. Come on, say it. You're the girl. It makes me feel so good. Hey, Ladosha Wright. Y'all wasn't ready. Gracie, they wasn't ready for the Ladosha Wright. Let me try it again. You're the girl. Makes me feel so good. Ladosha Wright. Look at YouTube gonna be like strike. Sorry, YouTube. You know, I
Oh,
had
we're
to get it out.
singing.
But Chrissy,
We ain't
yes,
playing.
you are. I'm trying to make it seem like I sound so good. They thought it was the record. But why you just bust my little bubble? Anywho, but it's true. Chris ass cute in real life. She know it. Anyway, she gonna have to remind her. Okay. All right. So we're gonna hop into the topic. We're gonna top it off. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. We're going to bring in Auntie Dr. Joy, and she's going to get us going on these mushrooms. And so I do have some of my little drink. I'm going to go up, make sure I go get it, you know. But let's bring in Auntie Dr. Joy, and let's start off this conversation about mushrooms. And then we're going to work our way into a shameless plug, you know, beauty under one roof. You know, we got a little commercial. You know, we think we some out here with these commercials on our platform. And then we're going to go right into CBD, THC, and talk a little bit more about Cheryl's class. So y'all get ready, all right? So all of the licensed professionals, again, this is America's favorite podcast about Afro hair. We're talking about the Afro Hair Science YouTube channel. Tonight, you are on planet Pluto. Pseudo. All right. So we're gonna make sure y'all ain't gonna leave up out of here pseudo about no THC. All right, y'all. Let's get our hand claps. Come on, guys. Let's get ready. Put y'all hands together in real life, okay? I can hear y'all clapping. We're about to bring in the cutest, sexiest, smartest, most intelligent, most fascinating auntie with the red afro. Y'all get ready for some Auntie Dr. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Rihanna, like, don't you be messing up. I'm sorry, Riri. You know, who else love Rihanna? Rihanna got it going on. I don't care what y'all say. You like Riri?
I love Riri.
I love anybody else in here like Rihanna. Everybody be like Beyonce. I'm like,
And we love her too. We love her. There's nothing to not love about any of those fabulous
I
ladies.
love that Riri though. Riri be getting it on with her little makeup.
I love me some Cardi B.
I don't know that much about Cardi B. It's a
wait. She was at her press conference because she won her lawsuit, right?
Oh, I didn't know somebody was
So she said, I just wanted to let you know one more thing. I don't mess with nobody. I don't be trying to mess with nobody. And I just want to let y'all know, I'm not the settling type. You come sue me. Next time, she said, I'm gonna be doing a countersuit. Y'all ain't taking my hard-earned money, and I ain't did nothing.
Who was trying to sue Cardi B? Jesus.
Some girl.
Oh, Lord. First of all, Cardi B, does she know who Cardi B is?
She said, I be trying to take care of my kids, be working hard and do my albums and do my stuff. I don't mess with nobody, and I don't want nobody messing with me.
Let me go follow Cardi B. I mean, she need one more follower like she need another fingernail. But anywho, let me just get down with Cardi because she's so fine. I like her spunk. If spunk was a person, it would be. I remember when she came out with the you know, she was all on what you call it, you know what I'm saying? So
I know, but Eartha Kitt had already did that.
Oh, see, you had to go with Eartha Kitt. Look, Auntie Dr. Joy. Eartha Kitt, what y'all know about them mushrooms? All right. So what's going on, beautiful Auntie Dr. Joy? Oh, she's on mute. There she go.
Mushrooms are going to help us get our peace, our mental health, and that we can really take control of our life. That's why I wore my little plunky earrings tonight, so you can know that you are you, okay? And you don't have to answer to anybody, but you're always making sure that you feed yourself and the calm. And it can happen with the food. And where that comes in is every part of your body can get nourished with the mushrooms, your minerals. You know, it was interesting. I had an alarming call yesterday morning, and the girl said, hey, please help me. Well, she was lacking minerals. She had not slept all night. Both knees have been aching all night. So we're here to bring you the other foods. We're going to bring you the CBD and all that wonderful stuff, the endocannabinoid stuff. And then we're going to bring you all these mushrooms. And we need it because life can and could be stressful. But we can control that with these.
So mushrooms can help us control some of the stresses in our lives. We got Classic Coleman in the chat saying,
That's Davida.
Auntie,
That's my niece. That's my
what's
niece.
up? She's like, holla, hey, Classic, how you doing, boo?
You have
and
to
don't
say
forget,
hello to Davida. It's Davida.
It's Davida. Okay. And then we have my boss. Y'all know we got to drop the L's in the chat when the boss comes through. I'm sorry, Miss Davida. I used to want my name to be Davida, but my mother wouldn't change it. But anywho, yeah, Davida, Lisa, or Kelly, but she wouldn't happen. So it's nice to meet you, Davida. I'll be coming to California to meet you real soon. So Auntie Dr. Joy, take it away about some mushrooms. I'm going to go get my sample of my CBD drink. So let's get going. Thank you guys for dropping them L's, and Auntie Joy is going to take it away with some mushrooms and the benefits and what kind of mushrooms. And man, that's a lot of them. Mushrooms are big.
Yes. Oh,
so first of all, can you tell us exactly what are mushrooms? That's something. Is it a plant? Is it a flower? Like, what is a mushroom and where they come from? Because you be walking through the woods. When I used to see them mushrooms, I used to think they were like little, maybe a little the three Billy Goats Gruff. I used to look at mushrooms like they were part of the three Billy Goats Gruff.
What?
If you go under the bridge, the bridge. Y'all know the three Billy Goats Gruff. Don't those mushrooms look like the three Billy Goats? I'm gonna look them up.
It's almost like a fungi or something growing on trees. And
see, I told y'all.
Mountains. It's almost like it's leaching out all the wonderful stuff from that plant and putting it right here so you can have it easily.
Say that again. Wait a minute. You said that the mushrooms, they leach out of the earth?
Out of the earth, the minerals that we need to balance our physical, mental, emotional health.
Oh, really? So they're not a plant?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
mushroom does not belong to the vegetable world. They are not considered plants. They're considered fungi.
Yes.
Okay. You learn something new every day. That's the hashtag that I did use on this podcast. Did you guys know that mushrooms were fungi or fungi? I hope I'm saying that. Is it fungi or fungi?
Different from black mold. We're bringing all the good stuff. That's what we're doing.
She like because Ladosha ghetto ass talking about some black mold. Okay. Only you, Chris. She make me sick. She know everything. Okay. Madam Flair says she got mushrooms growing around her tomatoes. Oh, you don't know about eating the meat either. So we're gonna learn tonight about eating, cooking, whatever you do with. I like mushroom soup, though.
When you see mushrooms, you have great soil.
Yes. So you see what I got? I've got a sweet potato and a purple. I've got a purple sweet potato. And what we're going to do, we're going to turn these mushrooms into a beautiful gravy. And we're just going to add it to our potatoes, whichever one that you're going to do.
Now, are you going to walk us through each mushroom and the benefits? Because these the nerds. If you are on this channel, I promise you a nerd. Okay. Don't be deny Madam Flair. What's up, Sister Nine Couple? Y'all know y'all nerds. So break down each mushroom.
Wow, they're hot.
Oh yeah, they're hot.
Okay, so name what all mushrooms do you have there?
Okay, I have the maitake. You see, they look like wonderful little flowers. Look at that. Aren't they?
And they're called what now?
These are maitake.
Mataki. Mataki.
Ke.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yes, maitake. Okay. And these are shiitake.
Shiitake. Okay.
Mm-hmm. They're a little bit tougher, and Okay, so let me go through the other really wonderful medicinal ones. Here is cordyceps. Okay.
Yes. I use that brand too, by the way.
Yes, good. So, hey, look, just gotta have. You see here. What is the difference? I don't think there's much different.
I I think one is in terms of flavor. What do you think? One is cacao base,
Cacao.
chocolate base, or something.
You know what? I hate to say this. They both are organic.
Yeah, they're the same brand, aren't they?
Yeah. Yes.
That's the brand that I like. Those are the two brands. I love Om.
Yes.
And they are superfoods, guys.
They are. So
and a superfood is considered to have all of your mineral spectrum.
Yes.
Okay. Vitamin D.
Mm-hmm.
Full of fiber. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
The energy. We think about mitochondria is the powerhouse of all your cells. But in the mushrooms, they're bringing that mitochondria and putting that energy all the way up in your cells. So, hey.
It's direct to your cells because it's absorbable. Right.
Yeah. Especially these cordyceps. If you want extra energy, you want to return all the energy to your reproductive system, you're going to go grab you some cordyceps. But it's also going to return all the energy to your immune system, build your entire viruses, bacteria, and fungus. Fungus is the cancer stuff, and the virus stuff is like
flu,
COVID,
chronic colds, chronic strep throats,
HIV, all of that. So it's making everything strong. Your thymus gland is right here in the chest, and as you get older, it gets smaller and smaller. Mm-hmm. And this, the cordyceps help keep it larger. The thymus gland, the spleen, your kidneys. Mm-hmm. If you ever thought you were going to get kidney disease, you better just go grab you some of this stuff. These mushrooms, these cordyceps.
I put the powder sometimes in my coffee. I drink a powerhouse coffee every morning. I put a little bit of the cacao. I put all the mushrooms. I put cayenne pepper, a little cinnamon. Okay. Yeah. And I'll put a little dash of mushroom coffee just to give me some upper. Right. And I'm ready to rock and roll.
How many people in the chat have had mushroom coffee? Let's see if we can get some interaction here. Performance mushrooms, okay? How many people have had some mushroom coffees? And again, welcome everybody to the Afro Hair Science YouTube channel. You are on Planet Pluto Pseudo. The topic tonight is about CBD and THC, but we're kicking it off with the benefits of mushrooms. And Auntie Dr. Joy, she is our resident of wellness and nutrition expert, and she's really breaking down how we can consume these mushrooms. And Cheryl is acting our bourgeoisie seller.
Now, because coffee, of course, Miss, because see, when Miss Kilolo travels, she travels in packs. She gonna bring her crew, okay? So the last time her and Rostina was in San Diego, we got introduced to mushroom coffee.
Pretty swanky.
Okay.
It was delicious.
All right. So people are saying that they want to try it. That's what we're here for. The hashtag today was learn something new. If you want to learn more about being a female barber, don't forget our sister. That's right. Real Roots TV is blessing us with her presence. So make sure you go and check her out every Monday at 8 o'clock on all the social media platforms. But I check her out right here on YouTube. So if you want to learn something new, hang out with us. And of course, then go hang out with Miss Real Roots TV. As soon as we go off, please go and subscribe to her channel. So Auntie Dr. Joy, you're breaking down all this, some of this mushrooms. Now, what's that? Some shampoo?
Well, I tell you what, let's make sure that everybody that's on hypertension medication is aware of the reishi mushroom.
Can you spell that for all of us, the people in the back?
Reishi.
Oh, I got a cousin named Rishi. Y'all know Rishi? Okay. All right. You know my cousin Rishi. Rishi Cup. Come on now. Y'all just
Rishi or Reishi. Yeah.
And so now So what we're saying, this is a combination one right here.
Oh my God.
Main, the maitake. See this, you could use it instead of coffee, but let me tell you. So Cheryl says she throws all these mushrooms in one formula. I took this one and it has 4 different mushrooms. I took me a big teaspoon of that one.
Now, where y'all getting this stuff from? Now, we learning something new, but we not learning where to go buy this stuff at. And
all right, so if you have a Whole Foods or a Sprouts or your local fruit, or you go on Amazon,
okay.
Because let me just say this, for my body type, my blood type, I am to consume lots of turkey tail.
Mm-hmm. And we would.
I put turkey tail in my lima beans and my pinto beans.
Oh, that's not the turkey tail we are talking about.
Y'all know I'm from the projects when you put turkey tail. Okay, I'm just saying. Go ahead, y'all.
There you go.
Okay. Turkey tail certified.
The brand Pooba.
So tell us about turkey tail right quick as you go.
You see, it's good for gut health. It's good for your.
Wait, what is gut health? We don't know what that. Come on now, teach us.
Come on now, we always talk about the microbiome, and is that correct, Dr.
Right.
Joy?
And simply put, the poop system. And
turkey tail is for your poopy.
Yes.
All right. That put no pun intended. A little tail for your tail.
To keep the tail happy.
To keep the tail happy. So if you got some poopy situations,
right,
y'all get y'all some turkey tail. Okay. All right.
Now, it's in your gut, you know. So when people say you're full of it, simply they mean you either a good mental attitude today or you're full of waste. You got me?
Okay.
That's real.
Now, how do you consume this turkey tail powder?
Oh, wow. So let me tell you, I'm going to put a little bit right here in our blender here. You see, it's a powder. This is usually how you're going to find it. And we're just going to put it right in here. It didn't matter how much you put because I used probably a half cup of these powders this
Now, me and Chrissy going to be all in the store and buying all this. Chrissy, I hope you writing this down. You know, me and Chrissy split our stuff.
Write it down. Chrissy, you need to write it down. Seriously.
All right. So we got some reishi and then we got some turkey tail. Okay, keep going.
Okay. So now look. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and make this sauce. And we put the turkey tail in there. We are going to, because I didn't bring this here to eat it all. I want you guys to help me eat some of it. I'm putting the one that we're going to use to beat the cancer.
Which one was that one?
Is the maitake. This
maitake.
You missed that one. That was M-A-T-K-E, Kilolo.
Okay. Maitake. Okay.
M-A-I-T-A-K-E.
Okay.
Yeah, maitake.
That looks like a flower, like a rose or something.
Hey,
they're very pretty.
I was once at Cheryl's out at her dad's business, and you know he was very much into community stuff. And one day they brought all these vats of watermelon and this and that, and they brought a whole big vat of these babies right here. And I don't know if this community know about these mushrooms. This was years ago. So I took me about 4 packs to the house and I just got busy. I was just chugging them.
Well, what they taste like? Chicken?
So,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you could make them. You know what? See, there are flavors that are full of like celery, and celery is the main thing, and a little sage. It makes it taste like poultry. So when you put it with this, you can process it. We're getting ready to process this down in this blender. And then it would taste, if you put the celery, the sage in, it would taste like chicken salad, but it actually was mushrooms.
Okay. So, kind of like how tofu tastes on the flavor or whatever, you know?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
It on that flavor.
Y'all keep sticking around. After she's done, we're going to talk about CBD and THC. So we're getting our build up. Keep it going right now. We're focusing on mushrooms. Now, what kind of mushrooms are those?
I'm going to make this sauce, and we're just going to see.
What kind of mushroom is that?
This looks like portobello.
Portobello.
Ooh. I love me some portobello. Now I know them mushrooms. Ooh, look at them.
Portobello here. So
now what's that one?
This one is just another portobello. And so watch this now. We're gonna take
They have different kinds of portobello. I never knew that.
Oh yeah.
So what we're gonna put in this sauce, the mushroom gravy. We're gonna put 3. These are 1, 2, 3 garlic cloves. Okay.
All right, Auntie Joy loves. She put garlic on everything. You know.
Yeah.
What's that? Shampipple? I asked you that earlier. What's that? Shampipple?
This is some coconut sap.
Y'all know that's shampipple. If you know what shampipple is, drop an SP in the chat. If you know what shampipple is, drop it in the chat. Everybody don't know what shampipple is, okay? I'm sorry if you don't know. But she says that was some, what was that again?
Coconut sap. You know, you take the coconut tree.
I heard of a sap sucker, but I ain't never heard of no coconut sap. Good Lord. Okay.
Nuts. We are making this sauce, so we needed something to kind of put a little thickness to it.
All nuts. Oh, now let me tell you something.
Right.
Let me tell you something. What you about to make, man? You eat if you were to eat a little bit of that for breakfast. Ooh, you be on one.
Okay, now what's that she putting in? That look like some wild Irish rolls right there. Look at that bottle. Oh, that look like brass monkey. Now I'm telling my age. Y'all know that's brass monkey.
What is that?
So
what's that?
You know, you have to have this first cold press olive oil in your life.
Okay.
Omega-3 and 6. Okay.
First press, not cold press. Did y'all hear that?
Not
hot off the press, but first press.
And they say these particular olives, see, they're grown in the same spot because this is what the companies will do. They will mix other less quality, I'm going to say, you know, like hazelnut. There you put that to stretch it. You know, if you threw in the vat some olives, fresh, first pressing, they press the olives. And then you say, let's pour in a cheaper, less expensive oil and press it again. Smell like olive oil to me. We made, and it's cheaper, you see.
Makes it go a long way, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me just because, wait a minute now, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all better take notes right here. So just because it reads EVO or organic EVO, that's not the same as first press.
Right.
Now, who else teaching y'all this? Come on, Instagram. Come on, Facebook. All right, come on, YouTube. Who else has taught you guys that extra virgin olive oil and first pressed olive oil are two different things? Because y'all know I'll be loving me some EVO, but now I'm gonna have to think about it too. Right quick, hold on. We got some capitals and some Q's over here on Instagram. What's up? I see a Q. I see my BFF Kevin Her. Ask Dom, how you doing? JHR Cheryl, how y'all doing over here on Instagram? We appreciate y'all. Auntie Dr. Joy is kicking the ballistics about these mushrooms, and so we just learned that EVO and first pressed are not the same thing. And first pressed is a pure and a better quality with more health benefits. Damn, that's all I can say to that.
Right.
Well, we ain't know.
Know, girl. We didn't know. See, there's a mushroom called oyster mushrooms.
Did you see what she just said?
Yes. And that's the best one. Get you a little bit of organic poultry, you know, the broth, like broth, organic one, and put a little bit with that oyster mushroom and put it in your food processor and let it blend down. And yes, now we got chicken salad, but we got all of our minerals covered.
Okay. Sister Nia Colby said that there was an expose about how a big majority of olive oil in the United States is fake. That is unfreaking believable.
Well, guess what? We're over here on the East Coast, and right now, Cali is saying we're growing olives in California. You know, they got a lot of farmland in California. Is that true, Cheryl?
California, their number one cash crop is cannabis. Second is, I think, olives. That we grow a lot. That's one of the reasons why, our governor got so much,
I love Gavin. He cute too. I'm sorry. Hey Gavin. How you doing? Okay. Thank you, Sister Nia Colby, and all of us. This is our first time hearing about first pressed olive oil. So, guys, when you go out and go shopping now, don't be foolish with your money. Make sure you are looking for the term first press. Just because it says EVO and all that good stuff, you may not be getting the real thing, because Sister Nia Colby just told us that a lot of this stuff in the United States is fake. That is just unbelievable. I mean, good Lord. Okay. All right. You got about 5 more minutes, Auntie, and then we're going to move over into our CBD and THC. Keep going. This is great. And if you have any questions about the mushrooms, please make sure you drop your questions in the chat. Instagram, we appreciate your support. So this is what Auntie Joy, this is her expertise.
And
okay, go ahead, Cheryl.
And I will say, now you did sneak something. You snuck that nutritional yeast in there.
I did.
And nutritional yeast, people, explain it. Okay.
Nutritional yeast. You gotta have this in your kitchen. It's flake.
What is it?
It's a yellow flake, but it adds flavor. It adds B12 to your brain. It fire up your brain.
What is it?
It fires up your brain, and it fires up your skin and scalp.
Would that be, Hoppo?
Fires it up because it fires up that B complex.
And what's that?
And it's like yellow oatmeal flaky thing.
Mm-hmm. Kind of pick it up so they can get the consistency. Yeah, it's like a little flake that they're flakes.
And it grows on beets.
And what's the name of it again, Cheryl?
Nutritional yeast. It's not to be confused with BUOR's beer yeast. It's not the same.
So, but
nutritional yeast. You can put this, you can cook with this, or you can put it in your smoothies and stuff.
Just put it on salads. It's cheesy.
Everything. Black-eyed peas, oxtails, your turkey tails.
Can I put on my pinto beans?
Oh, yes. We would know if it was missing. Cheryl would know if the nutritional yeast was missing.
You know what? I'm about to give my blickety black on. Come on, Negroes. Come on, Puerto Ricans. Come on, Caucasians.
That's right.
I need, come on.
Everything.
Yeah, you're going to have so much brain power. Your skin is going to look amazing. Okay, it keeps the microbiome that's in charge of your scalp on fire.
And so, look, we just want you to know now.
Now, you get this from the Whole Food stores too, right? Nutritional yeast?
Yes.
I got my little grocery list now. I'm about to go strip on that pole now.
And so we want you to know now, these mushrooms are awesome. We don't care what disease it is, really. See, whether you got bronchial stuff going on, asthma stuff going on. See, because you could put the nutritional yeast on everything. You shouldn't be suffering with nothing. It is your oxygen, your fighting power. At your back. It's antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. It's all of that. So
I have never heard of this.
Yeah.
Okay, nutritional yeast.
So you gotta be mixed up. I want you to put it on those potatoes because you ain't got those potatoes fired up before we go.
Okay, Chrissy, we going to the grocery store next week now. Come on. Y'all, come on, all of us. We got to get to the store.
All of those sensitivities, irritability, irritable bowel syndrome, all of that.
Chrissy was just talking about. Was that the same thing, Chrissy? IBS or something like that? I think you were talking about that. Nutritional yeast is good on popcorn. You better stop.
Oh yeah,
stop it,
it's awesome.
Stop it, Judy. What did you say, Willis? Oh, we might have to get that tomorrow, Chrissy. Okay. Yes, Chrissy was talking about, so it's good for IBS. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
For your microbiome.
All right. What's up? We got Beauty Under One Roof in the house over on Instagram. How y'all doing? What's up, IG? Y'all showing us some love tonight. That's what Auntie Dr. Joy, she bring out the best, okay? All right. So get you guys some nutritional yeast. And since we have Beauty Under One Roof in the chat, don't forget we're going to be there. Now, are you going to blend that up right quick? I can play a commercial while that's blending. All right. So while she's gonna blend that up, and I'm gonna put our commercial. This is our Beauty Under One Roof commercial. What are we gonna say, Auntie?
Yeah, when you come back, we'll have it all up here.
All right, so let's get ready. All right, don't forget, you guys can check Cheryl and I out at the Beauty Under One Roof Afro Hair Summit. Is taking place September 13th and 14th. All right, is it that the right date, or is it 14th and 15th?
Don't touch that, Auntie.
All right, okay. So it's going to take place. I said the wrong dates. It's 14th and 15th, right? Okay. All right, here we go, guys. Professionals, trichologists, innovators, and icons. The Afro hair education you've all been waiting for happens this September at the Beauty Under One Roof's Afro Hair Summit 2025 in Houston, Texas at the Hilton North near Bush Airport. 2 dynamic days of Afro hair education featuring the world-renowned cosmetic trichologist Cheryl Morrow and certified master colorist Ladosha Wright. This summit includes a marketplace, Afro hair fashion show, panel discussion, day party, and concludes with a featured documentary film by Michael Sterling, American Curl, The Rise and Fall of the Curl. You can receive free shuttle and breakfast using the Beauty Under One Roof code. Visit us at beautyounderoneroof.com to get your tickets now. Hashtag Beauty Under One Roof. Deuces. Oh, that's the jam. Y'all come on down that soul train line when y'all hear that song. All right. So, ooh, you better shucky ducky quack quack with your blackness. Go on. You better do that thing. Oh, where the biscuits at?
I know, right? That would be.
You better hurt somebody. Come on, put a hurt. Let me put a hand clap.
You talking
she
about
done did that like we was on we was on channel on Good Morning America. We came back like we got Robin. You know, what's her name? Robin. What's the lady name? Anywho, who we got?
Robin Roberts.
Robin Roberts. Look at that. Look at that.
It is absolutely wonderful.
Now, why would I think of gravy? I thought you was gonna put it in a skillet, you know, and you know how he's, you know, put it in there.
It's all right. And if you have the right blender, you blend it, it'll heat up like soup. It'll be hot.
It will. It's nice and thick. You know, you want your gravy nice and thick.
I wish I lived at your house. I know your kids back there like, hurry up, get off the live.
Yeah. Okay, now cut that little baby, dip it in that sauce.
And you got all your mushrooms, and it's Saturday night.
And a purple sweet potato for all.
I bet we could catch a man with that, y'all. If we cook that for a brother, we probably get us a little boo thing. If we single out here, he'd be like, baby, what's that? I'll be like, you want some of this nutritional yeast? You better get on over here. Get this nutritional yeast, brother. Okay. Y'all better come on through. Y'all know I'm crazy, y'all. I got some yeast.
Let me show you how it's going to come out.
Okay. Oh.
Now, it can be thinner.
Now, can you refrigerate that and eat it the next day, or it doesn't make good for leftovers?
This could go on your grits, but look, you have to.
Oh my God, that could go on grits.
Living gravy. It's right.
It's living gravy. It's not.
Did y'all hear that? It's not fried. It's not. Oh, y'all. Sure, why you put me on blast like that? Because you know I brown the shit out of some flour and make some gravy. That's not good for you. But this right here, Chrissy, that look good.
You put a little sea salt.
Stack it back.
With some hot sauce.
Man. All right. All right, guys, make sure you rewatch this. We're going to let Auntie Dr. Joy enjoy the rest of her meal. We're going to begin the second portion of our podcast. It's all about CBD and THC. Auntie Dr. Joy, you're, of course, I want you to stick around while you're eating. But sure, let's just hop right into it. Thank you guys so much. By the way, if you still have some questions about those mushrooms and that recipe, feel free to drop them in the chat as we proceed to the second portion of the podcast, which is all about CBD and THC. So with that being said, the first thing people want to know is what is it? So I'm going to play a clip and maybe he'll capture it and show us. It's going to kind of back it up. And we're going to walk you guys through why in our industry, first, we should be eating those mushrooms. Okay, please play this again. And we need to eat this. And don't forget our nutritional yeast instead of salt and all that other stuff. They say we must incorporate this, and you're not going to get this on any other podcast. So beauty and barber professionals, make sure you add this to your meal plan. And then now we're going to explain exactly what the French toast and bologna sandwich is, CBD, THC, and all this other good stuff. So here you go. Let's see what he has to say.
While THC is the popular compound in the marijuana plant, cannabidiol, or CBD, is THC's non-hallucinogenic buddy, the yin to the yang. The high people get from weed is caused by a specific and well-known compound in the plant, THC, delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol. Its brother CBD doesn't possess any of the mind-altering, mood-changing properties that THC does, and thus it gets a lot less attention.
Okay, so now we know that there is something in marijuana that makes you feel good, and then there's something in marijuana that makes you chill out. So the THC is going to, is that what gets you high? Is that what he was trying to say without saying that? Or can we say that? I don't want to get a flag.
Well, this is what we'll say.
Probably too late now.
Because this is important, and then I'll reference back to Dr. Joy about something. Now, the important thing to know is that THC is the plant's defense system. Okay, the THC is the plant's defense system. When they want to, because the plant must exist, and so when insects and other people, and other foreign or environmental forces, it will get them drunk or high, so to speak. So the plant, that is the plant's defense mechanism.
What you hold on? Wait a minute. Hold on. I ain't. What you talking about, Willis?
Okay.
So the plants is smart. Is that what you're saying?
The plants are always smart.
Humans, we're so fucking arrogant.
Plants are always smart. Plants are smarter because plants. You don't, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Joy. Plants do not, and this is where mushrooms come in. Mushrooms are actually plants underneath the ground. They'll come up sometimes, but they're actually the neuronic or neurotransmitters underneath the ground that actually tell plants when and where to grow.
I love
mushrooms talk. They are the neurotransmitters. So they're under, it's a whole network under the soil. It's a whole communication system, whole network under. Okay. They'll know what to do. They'll if a tree dies, mushrooms go to that site. Okay. Decompose it, recompose it, and make the soil and decompose the tree. The mushroom.
Now y'all see why we gotta eat them mushrooms. If we eat them mushrooms, we get that essence. Y'all, we better start eating us some mushrooms. Okay. Damn. Okay.
So, back to the THC. But also the THC in humans, because we have what we call CBD or THC. Cannabis. Okay. We actually have receptors and molecules on those receptors that know and recognize cannabis.
You mean in our body?
in our bodies.
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I got blonde in my hair. So wait a minute. Say it again now.
We actually have molecules that are on the receptors or the synapse that actually recognize cannabis.
But not the THC.
No, cannabis includes THC.
Oh, okay.
THC is not it's not an extra. It's it's part of the composition of cannabis.
Oh,
your body recognizes cannabis through a system called the endocannabinoid system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nervous system receives a message. The cannabinoid system sends the message.
Okay. All right. Y'all better write this down. Classes in session so you can stop guessing. Get it, Cheryl. Go with your bad ass.
Now, what that means is when we have a receptor for something, that means that we are to eat it or to receive it.
Not smoke it.
Doesn't make a difference how you consume it. Okay? Doesn't make a difference how you get it into your endocannabinoid system. Your endocannabinoid says, thank you for the joint. Thank you for the liquid. Thank you for the CBD. Thank you for
gummy.
the thank you for the gum. It doesn't make a difference how you consume it. Okay? You actually have a bodily system that recognizes it.
So y'all smoke on, y'all eat y'all gummies, and now don't get a little, don't be carried away now. Go ahead, keep going, Cheryl.
High is a word that the street uses, and which gets us in trouble. We say psychoactive. It has a psychoactive. Now, it does the same thing to the insects. It puts us to what? Sleep. And the reason why cannabinoids are so good, because it is part of what the mushrooms are also part of, called cell repair.
Ow.
Okay.
Are y'all taking notes? This is America's favorite podcast.
I teach endocannabinoid system as a part of my cosmetic trichology course because I want beauty professionals to understand that we have TRPV. Okay, we have the TVRP. I'm sorry. Okay, we have that receptor. Those are little neuronic little wires that talk to your nervous system. Tells you what to, I want to go over here and use the bathroom, or I want to go in the kitchen. All of those little messages are telling your muscles and your ligaments and your muscles and your bones to get your ass up and go to where you want to go, right? And so all of those things are what we call transmitters. And you have one in the hair follicle called CB1, and it's a receptor. Like I say, we teach in cosmetic trichology that hair growth is triphasal. It is not contingent upon circulation or blood.
Did y'all hear that? Say it again. I don't think they hear you, though. I really don't.
Okay. You have what we call neurotransmitters in a CBD receptor inside of your follicle.
Do y'all see?
It's CBD.
Now, let me interrupt you because Cheryl didn't know I was going to pull this up, okay? Now, that's why we say this is planet Pluto Pseudo, okay? Because we're trying to bust it up. So she just told you that in the hair follicle, you have what? CB1. Okay? So she knows what she's talking about. There it is.
Okay. Now, so that means that the receptors are the ones that are responsible for triggers, or what we call neurotransmitters, to make something happen with the ligands in the dermis, okay, in the TVRP, the little network, along with the little cannabinoid and the little receptors and the little synapse, okay, and the molecules on top. All of this is to talk to each other. And Dr. Joy, question.
Yes.
When people talk about health, do you think that they realize that you have a neuronic system? The molecule talks to the nutrition in the food. And once they talk, then in the stomach, then they start going to each little direction to that particular place. People think just because you eat something healthy, they don't know that there's a whole network of system that actually down regulates the nutrition in the food and sends it to the liver, sends it to the spleen.
So this is why eating properly is important, because we could mess up cellular and receptor communication.
Right.
Who
And
in the schmuck knew? You
right.
know what? That is some cold. That's cold blooded right there.
Actually, what healthcare is. But go ahead, Dr. Joy.
Well, and so if you don't have that proper delivery system by combining these foods properly,
We get fat stomachs and stuff.
oh, you get sick, dysfunction in the body. Now you got a disease. It's didn't even consider it, that everything has to get alone. It has to work together for you to be able to get the nut out of it, the goodness out.
Right. Disease is a system misunderstanding. Is exactly what a disease is. Cancer cell just means it got one big misunderstanding. Right. It didn't know to either die or it just didn't know to regenerate. It's just got a bad signal. And that is what we call cancer. And that's why, and just so know, that's why it's easily more solvable very quick. It is actually solvable quicker with food than it is with medicine.
Right. What you say? Okay. So we have a question. Hey, Miss Lisa, how are you? Welcome. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're just gorgeous. So Lisa would like to know, so how does that affect drug test for employment, especially when they take a hair sample? So that should not be held against us if you're doing the CBD. So that's a two-part question. So one, how are they able to pluck our hair and know that we, had some marijuana or whatever? And then two, since CBD and THC is okay, should they be holding that against you if they do find it in your system? Sorry, that's two parts, Cheryl.
Mm-hmm. But I still don't understand the question. So
first is when you take a hair sample, how are they able to detect that you had THC?
How are they able to detect it? Because I told you that it is not subject to blood circulation. Is that what?
No, she just wants to know, how does it work when they pull your hair? How are they able to tell that you had? That's what she wants. Because that's a good question. I remember when Britney Spears shaved her head off, and they said that's why she did it. So how can they tell that you had drugs through your hair? How do they know that?
Well, let me ask you a question. It's the same way that you can tell when a person is malnutritioned.
Well, we don't know.
Right. The profile in cell intermediate growth, it's just locked into a protein. Okay. Right. Doesn't mean that the source of it came through your blood.
But how do they know? Like, how do they know to pull your hair?
Right, because what I'm saying to you is that the hair follicle, you're taking it from the bulb. You're not testing the hair.
That's what we want to know, Cheryl. We don't know that. That's what we're saying.
No. But I just answered it.
Let me tell you another way.
Okay.
So I owned health food stores, and the guys or people would come in after tests. So we would sell them something even healthy. And it was just called B3 niacin, Niacin.
Right.
You pop that. That was the cheapest thing to pass a urine test because it's going to cause all the cells to dilate and dump it. Let's get it out of here.
Only on the Afro Hair Science can you learn how to beat the drug test.
Well, you're not really actually beating the drug test. You're just getting a non-read. And let me just say,
Right.
the bulb
Isn't she politically correct? She's a
is not
politician.
coming
We're
from
getting a non-read. We're not beating the drug test. We're getting a non-read, and we're not checking your blood. It's your bulb that
right,
gives up all the juice.
right. It's the waxy part of the bulb that has the because you have a receptor.
Oh, you just said that.
Yes,
So,
it's sitting in the tissue. So, but you don't. So you notice that they take the whole bulb. They don't
That's
just cut a piece of hair off and then put it in some water, and then of course seeing if it's the porosity. It's not, the hair. The protein is not leaking because remember it's hydrophobic.
right. So it's
Right.
that little bulb that they want. Oh, there you go, Lisa. You got it. Okay. So so the second part is, so since the THC and the CBD is now, like you said, gummies and all that stuff, and I know we ain't trying to tell you, don't want to get you fired now, but since it is okay, can companies still hold people accountable if they've been consuming some THC and CBD gummies and that kind of stuff?
Well, right. And now let me just say this, and to all the people, and this is to Lisa. What is the difference between ephedra, caffeine, and THC?
Okay. What is the difference between ephedra, caffeine, and THC? I don't know what ephedra is, but I know what.
Ephedra, a.k.a. caffeine. This is basically the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The difference is that the government and capitalists want your ass to get up.
You know what?
And THC make your ass not want to do shit. So you already know capitalists is responsible for not wanting THC to be readily available. So because it used to be legal, then they vilified it, then they made it illegal. Then because psychoactives, they want to say it's a gateway, but at the end of the day, they have allowed opioids. And so opioids is legal because capitalism wants it to be legal. Because they're uppers. Get up. Go to work. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta get our coffee in the morning.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
They don't want you to be messing with anything that makes you have to have other types of nuanced thoughts or
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So that, but basically, the reason why the THC is needed for the human body, and you have a receptor for it, is because the best cell repair, Dr. Joy, and then you can go on about the mitochondria. The reason why the THC is needed is because it needs you to reach a certain level of sleep.
Right. Lisa is already on. She's like, exactly. I have never
once you hit
this.
beyond REM,
Right,
the body goes into the best cell.
Okay, so let me just say this. I went to
mitochondria.
I went to a local brewery in our community where the salon is. It's called the Voodoo Brewery. Go check them out. Shameless plug. And I tried. I went in. I didn't want to seem like I was just passing through their store, so I went in and I bought. This is a little drink. All right, chill state, and it has. See if I can get it. There we go. 25 milligrams of THC and 5. I'm sorry.
Yeah, infused. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me tell you guys. So I had a little pain in my knee, and I just had it off and on, right? I must have drank it about 2 months ago at this point now. And he told me to only drink, like half because I had never had it before. Because I was like, no, I don't smoke weed. Me sure. I was like, no, I don't be smoking no, I don't do 420. You know what I'm saying? And so he laughed and said, oh, no, ma'am, it's not like that. So he said, it'll make you relax and whatever. I said, oh, okay. So I went home, I put up a little ice, I couldn't drink it straight because I was like, I ain't trying to get hooked up. Okay. So I drank like half. This is about 8 ounces, right? Okay. So I drank half of it.
So you talk about 4 ounces.
When I tell you, I have never slept. I already sleep good. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I don't need, y'all can tell I don't need nothing to make me happy. I'm already happy. Baby, I slept. I woke up like, how you doing? Hey. Hey, how you doing? Hello, world. How you doing? How you doing? And that little tinge in my knee, I have never felt it since then. So when we went back, I said, yo, bro, what's up with that stuff? I feel like dynamite, and that little pain in my knee. And then he says, oh, it has some medicinal effects. And then I said this.
What you talking about, Willis?
Ain't no drink. It tastes funny though. It does have a funny taste.
It does.
So I have Chrissy onto it, and Chrissy said, "Oh, that's the THC." I was like, "It's got the taste." So Chrissy got it. I had to drag my best friend. Hey, Chrissy, and and she agreed. It helped. So,
now, can you imagine? Okay, so it gave you the inability to fight your sleep. That's what THC is for. It's for you to not be able to fight your sleep. It ain't got you tossing and turning. It cuts that REM of sleep. It's a threshold where your body knows that your brain is off.
And I woke up on time. No, I didn't feel high. I've never been high, so I wouldn't know no kind of way. I mean, I've been drunk.
Yeah, drunk is like a whole different.
I've been drunk, but so I don't know that I felt high, but I did feel like I felt very like chill, but I was amazed when I woke up and my knee, and I've just been moving, and I'm like, but that's been like 2 months ago. Shouldn't it be like out of my system by now? Like what?
Well,
then the mitochondria. Can you imagine cutting your brain off? Going into there, and now the cells are not impeded. It don't have you fighting, ain't got you thinking about no bills, it ain't got you thinking of nobody. And then go ahead. So
the mitochondria is causing you to do the same thing, and you could do it every day.
Now remember, I told y'all when I took that mitochondria, what I tell y'all? I said, now I don't know, just y'all can call me whatever you want to. I don't give a mud foot, okay? But I felt like, damn, I feel like pretty sharp. I've been doing all kinds. So I concur. I do have the mito. The drop is bitter, good Lord, at 8 nickels. But I do. I mean, I've been very creative, and yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I ain't doing that. I'll be chasing mine with some Kool-Aid. Y'all know me.
No, it don't need to be chased. You're so ridiculous.
I don't like bitter stuff. It reminds me of that 666. Y'all, if y'all ever had some 666, then y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit nasty. Okay, so wait a minute, Sister Nika. Okay, now this is pretty interesting now. She says that when we sleep, we heal and rejuvenate. Now, this is healing when we're sleeping. This is new.
Now, not
everybody is saying this. Now,
not all sleep. What do they say? Not all eye closed is sleep. Okay, just because you're asleep, we are not talking about no average sleep. We're not talking about the sleep. That's one of the reasons why sleep apnea is so dangerous, because it allows you not to reach the sleep that what we're talking about.
Chrissy has sleep apnea.
Okay, so sleep apnea makes you wake up, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep.
And why? What's waking you up? You don't have the THC.
Your breath.
Oh.
And then your brain cuts on, cuts off, cuts on, cuts off, cuts on, cuts off. That is going to cause all kind of health issues. But go ahead, Auntie.
And I'm going to say this is kind of in lieu of that. How some of what causes it to cut on and off is mucus. I had a friend that created sleep apnea. He said, look, I need to get a check. We do that. We want to get a check.
So what? Hold on. Wait a minute, Auntie Dr. Joy. Wait the French toast a minute.
What you talking about, Willis?
So
Now, what kind of check you getting when you can't sleep? What they got when you go to take that sleep test? They pay you a check.
yes, especially if if well, you don't want to spill all the beans.
Well,
Okay.
spill it. Shit. What the hell? They
Oh,
pay you to take the sleep apnea. I'm on my. Let me call Dr. Brown. Dr. Brown, I need a sleep apnea test.
look,
What?
yes. Well, there are systems out there that will pay you if you were harmfully wronged with this sleep apnea thing because you had all this mucus. You could, in your sleep, mucus could
That's
cover you
right.
and you could just not breathe. You see what I'm saying? And you
Now,
could
to
wake
prove
up.
your point, so people can put a picture in their mind, every time you sleep right in front of that fan, what you don't know that you're doing is that
Yeah.
you're changing the moisture levels in your head. The body immune system says, oh no, the balance is off, and will raise the moisture level, and then you get a headache, neck problem, and then you have the mucus in your
And we be telling the people with hot flashes to sleep under a fan. I take it back, y'all. Oh my, Chris, we gotta stop sitting at the hair salon. Oh my God, shame on us.
No, no.
And,
And what I'm saying is, and you'll fall asleep right up under that. In the morning, you wake up stuffy because Dr. Joy is right.
and
The
what
immune system did that because it's
yeah,
trying to fix. Right.
it's trying.
This is deep. Y'all better hold on. Wait a minute, Auntie Dr. Joy. Y'all better do this right now. Hold on. Shit.
Yes, subscribe. So
Yeah, now ain't nobody talking like this. Can we? Everybody should be hitting the thumbs up button. I ain't trying to get ghetto, but y'all have to admit that was some bomb ass information right there that they just dropped on us.
well, we do it every day. We wake up, breakfast is mucus forming grits and fully
Butter, eggs, yeah, cheese.
the bread, biscuits, and crusette.
How dare you talk about my biscuits?
Hydrate.
Oh, I'll clutch the cheap gold. Oh my
Snot and more
God.
snot. And the next thing you know, you can't breathe. Look, I have been sad for 2 weeks. Let me tell you why. My neighbor left Georgia, went out of the country, only to have an asthma attack and ended up dead.
Oh,
I have been, when, you would have thought, you know what I'm saying? Where's it? Those inhalers, so you can open it up. But our food
Aggravated the bronchioles.
yes.
The food.
The immune system.
This is so deep, guys. Am I being a little emotional? This is unbelievable that we just
Because the
don't.
immune system is supposed to detect and then send out. But if it doesn't have enough resources,
Right.
and it will start to shut down, and especially your gut issues will start sending hair problems, eye problems, skin problems,
It's so
shingles. It will.
What's going on, Miss Moon? I see you over there. Miss Moon motivates over on Instagram. Instagram, I know y'all can't not hit the thumbs up button, but you can hit the heart button. Okay, if everybody can hit the heart button for Auntie Dr. Joy and Cheryl, we truly would appreciate that because tonight this information is beyond scalp and hair. I mean, this is very deep, but it's relevant to our scalp and our hair. Okay.
yes.
Oh, definitely.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Go ahead.
I'm like, I'm dumbfounded. I'm sorry, I'm shocked. I'm shook. I'm like, oh no.
Yes, while the guy wanted to get his check, so he was able to get his check because after he ate these breakfast, greasy fast food breakfast for about 3 months, went and had the test done, the sleep apnea test, passed it with flying colors. Now he has sleep apnea. He created it. He stopped doing it because he knew why he did it. But his buddy who came along, you got to have a buddy to eat crazy like that. He didn't know why his friend was eating like that to get his check. He kept eating. And I'm going to say probably within less than a year, he died. Just, he ate too much, congested his heart, everything, and left the planet. Mm-hmm. So we really want to clean up our diets.
So this THC, it can't clear up the mucus and stuff, but what we're understanding is that the food is what's keeping us from sleeping like we could.
Right. Right.
Wow.
And let me just say this, the best teachers, and let no one ever tell you otherwise, the best cannabis in the world, I think, is in Swaziland and off the coast of continent in Madagascar. Mm-hmm. The world knows it as, and Africans teach THC science or cannabis science. That plant is so resilient, it will grow in a chemical waste dump.
And I did find out who in America kind of helped do what Cheryl is talking about. Here's a little clip about who's a little bit behind on the American side.
Are there health benefits to using CBD? It seems so. Contrary to what most people think, that CBD is a recent discovery, CBD has been around for a while. First extracted in 1942 by a Harvard-trained chemist, Roger Adams, and later in 1963, Dr. Meshulam, known as the godfather of cannabis research, first described the chemical.
Mm-hmm. So we think that this is new, and Cheryl just told you it ain't, as usual.
I would watch a documentary called Swazi Gold, and it is from a Black perspective, a Black African perspective.
Can you give me the name of that again? Swazi.
It's a documentary I think they did on Vice.
And how do you spell Swazi? Is that
Swazi? SWAZI Gold.
Oh,
Swazi Gold. And it's from a Black African perspective, Black chemists and Black horticulturists and Black African agriculturists. They love the plant, and they know that they have challenges because of religious groups and things of that nature. But like one of the growers said, the body recognizes it. It says hello, thank you, because it turns on the dendrites in your nervous system, and your endocannabinoid system now can communicate. And then when you are able to now get a hold of the mitochondria products that my aunt has, they naturally cut on. You know what I mean? Swazi Gold. There it is.
Please make sure you guys go check this out. Now, remember, this podcast is called Planet Pluto Pseudo. And so we want to make sure you guys are not getting pseudo information. You're getting the right information. So if you want to, learn more and take your knowledge past what Cheryl is introducing you to and Auntie Dr. Joy, check out the documentary. It is called Swazi, SWAZI Land. I will put the name in it in the chat. I am learning a lot. That was the hashtag that I used. Was learn something new. Chrissy says she does not eat breakfast, which is not a good thing if you have sleep apnea. Correct? Oh wow!
Right,
because that's the one she needs to have that. Correct, Auntie?
Right, because breakfast foods are so mucusy forming.
But she should eat breakfast, but just not those. So what should she be eating?
Exactly what's on her plate right now.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
And let me tell you, this happened 2 weeks ago. Can you imagine having a child that's high on the spectrum, ADHD, just any of those issues autistic children are having nowadays? He decided to give them the mitochondria. Okay. And so he put it in the belly button. He gave them the capsules, the renew brain and body, get this mind straight. He gave both of his children. So one of them didn't articulate his words. If you wanted to hear him, You had to get up real close to him because he wouldn't even open his mouth when he talked. So he made you work for him. But the other one, he was so busy and hyper at school. The teacher said, you have to sit right here by me all day. So he decided to give them both this mitochondria. Okay. And so guess what happened? So he gives it to them. They go to school. They put it on their temples, on the back of the neck, the brain stem. So they're juiced up, going to school with mitochondria. When he picks them up, he said, how was school today? The little one that's always active, he didn't bring a note home that day. The teacher said he was very calm and everything. He had a load of homework. He came home, did 2 hours worth of homework, and laid it on his father's desk. The other one, when the dad asked him, how was school today? He said, Dad, school was great today. When he didn't even articulate like that. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
School was
I got you. And Madam Flair is concurring with you guys that a lot of people are feeding their kids way too much processed foods. And now we're seeing that we usually think of it as like just fat and acne, but now we're starting to realize that it's also interfering with our ability to get sleep. And this is why THC and everything is going to be helpful. So here, this is, should we vape it? Or should we smoke it? Here we go, guys.
Here's the story with cannabis. It's, as you pointed out, it's going to be the ratio of THC to CBD that's important. And for the real aficionados out there, and boy, are they out there, because they let me know.
They are.
There's also the terpenes. They're going to be the lemon-like terpenes and the other kinds of terpenes and chemicals in these that are also going to matter. And then also it's going to be smoking, vaping, edible, or tincture. Those are going to be the... So here's the deal. Smoking or vaping anything is bad.
All right. He says smoking, vaping, tincture or peels, that these are the various ways that you can. I did have a pound cake that had some CBD, me and Rashida, and we were just like feeling pretty good. Is there something about vaping or smoking that make that I know in your lungs, I know we're going to say no smoke should be in your lungs, but is there a way to is that smoking it or vaping it, is it that will make it okay?
I prefer. There is a group of people, they're found in blue zones. They're called vegans. Because they don't do any of that bullshit. They don't vape, they don't have to turn it into smoke, they don't have to fire it up, they don't have to do any of that. They cut it, make powder of it, put it in their beauty products, they put it in their food, they put it on their salads, they put it on their meats, they put it on, and they allow the metabolic process of their liver disperse the nutrients into the neurons in your gut and in your liver and in your kidneys. And those talk to each other.
I've heard that your stomach is your first brain, and now for once in my life, I finally understand what that means. Because that's pretty powerful.
Because that's where all the bugs, good bacteria, because they're friends, they're talking. Okay, you are what they call, actually, you are a magneto-electric human being. Okay, and that's how everything is called an organ. What do organs do? An organ is a sound instrument. It's a frequency instrument. It's a vibrational instrument, right? And they talk. It means sound. It means talk. So they put neurotransmitters and the receptors. That's why they know where the food, the vitamin to go to this and the minerals to go to that. And then that's healthcare.
All right. Okay. So now we're going to find out, in our industry, we always have a little pain here or an ache there because we're on our feet. We travel a lot. We're walking. We can't sleep. We're picking. We're lifting. So who's a good candidate? Let's see what this one says. And we're going to go straight into the benefits. So who's a good candidate? Here we go.
So who is CBD for? I kind of have this running joke where I say that anyone around the age of 40, definitely above the age of 40, they should consider taking CBD on a regular basis. And the reason is that around 40 is when our bodies start to age a little bit, if you will. And I don't know about you guys, but when I hit 40, it seems like the very next day I woke up and everything just started hurting for no reason. There also seems to be a lot more stress around that point in life. And so, CBD, if you do the research, you will find that it's been demonstrated to potentially help with so many different ailments, especially helping to deal with stress and sleep and anxiety, mood, inflammation, and all sorts of things.
Absolutely.
All right. So here's the next clip. CBD and THC benefits. Get your questions ready. Here we go, guys. Last one.
Show our viewers right now, and that would be anti-inflammatory. I actually will let you take them because there's a few of them.
So CBD is a great anti-inflammatory. So when dealing with joint inflammation or any type of inflammation in our body, CBD can be used instead of things like ibuprofen, meloxicam, different anti-inflammatories. It's also great for anxiety. So a lot of patients are able to get off their Xanax, their Valium, their Klonopin by using CBD. It's helpful for pain, and it's a good analgesic as well as an antioxidant to help with the immune system. THC, on the other hand, actually, the United States has a patent saying that it can help with apoptosis, which is programmed cell death, which means that it can help to shrink tumors, it can help decrease metastasis, so it has this anti-cancer property, and also anti-spasmodic. Patients who are suffering from spasticity or muscle spasms, it will help with that as well. It's also effective for pain, and again, it can help with nausea, vomiting, stimulating people's appetite, and if CBD is not sufficient for sleep, THC can be used to help patients suffering from insomnia.
That, excuse me, y'all, that shit's powerful.
Without,
and the United States has already said that and Cheryl said that because, like, Cheryl, don't know I have these clips, but that it can help, with those tumors because our body, again, already have these receptors that will naturally receive the benefits of CBD and THC. And I've only had 4 ounces, well, a total of 8, because when I introduced Chrissy to it, I had another 4 ounces. So I've had 8 ounces in the past 2 months, 2 months, and I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already happy, but I think it does help with anxiety. And people, as we get older, we are just kind of frazzled. We're working, we're worried about stuff. I think it can help if we, maybe try it. And then, like Auntie Dr. Joy introduced us to the mushrooms. And then Cheryl, gave us a big, robust conversation about the endocannabinoids and stuff. So I hope you all have learned a lot tonight. Auntie Dr. Joy, did you want to add anything else? And Cheryl, you as well.
And I just want to add a little bit about some endocannabinoid foods. You know how to go in the kitchen. I'm going to tell you probably the best meat you could eat that increases. And see, that's going to just have you in that great mood. You got your good sleep. Helps get rid of pain. Sardines,
I love sardines. And
get them with the water, or this might be possible you could get them with some olive oil.
They do. They taste good.
And so eat the sardines, eat some cinnamon, carrots, and broccoli. Walnuts is the nut,
I love walnuts.
And I know echinacea is the thing that helps keeps you with all this mucus respiratory system. It's one of those herbs too that help build that, brings in and feeds your endocannabinoid system. So there's a whole list of them. There's 17 of these things. If I send them to you, Ladosha, you'll send them out. And
everybody, Sister Nicole will be jumping on them emails, so y'all keep them coming. Y'all know we gonna hook y'all up, okay? And now, Cheryl, okay, I'm sorry, Auntie Dr. Joy, did you want to add something else? That was so rude of me.
No, that was just fine.
Okay, all right.
And don't forget, even just a regular food to strengthen you, because after COVID, just tell people to put hemp protein or hemp seeds or hemp kernels if you didn't want to do, that makes you strong,
Because
Look
you
at her smack
age,
the muscles. Okay.
because you age in the legs.
Yes.
Because you have the largest muscles in your, this called you have two hearts, three hearts actually.
The gluteus maximus or something?
You have the heart in your chest, and then you have two hearts in your calves.
Well, that's your butt.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's why you always clap your calves.
Right. And you just squeeze them. You always squeeze them because your calves are responsible for sending the blood back up to the heart.
What? Our calves?
Your calves. That's why they're shaped like a heart.
I did not know that. And Madam Flair says she uses hemp shampoo with her customers as well. I know they have hemp lotion, but you can also add that to your food. Okay. She said you can put that in your smoothies and stuff. Okay. And don't forget your mushrooms. All right. So your calves, I never knew
also,
that.
when you keep pumping your calves, even when you're sitting or you bounce. Remember, Dr. Joy had us go through the trampoline.
Right. And if
you just sit there and you bounce and you squeeze that, you're also, when you just ate and you just sit there and you bounce, you're also regulating your blood sugar, the insulin.
Wow, that's
because
did you guys hit that thumbs up button? Come on, you cannot not have hit it by hit it. I made up a word.
To make sure that you guys have a nice, long, productive career, you got to get that either that trampoline or you got to get there and bounce for 30 minutes.
Chris and her mom drinks hemp tea. I have never heard of hemp tea.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much. It's so much stuff out here, guys. Okay, so much stuff. So I think we have done a really good job. We're going to be back on Monday and continuing our series about low maintenance hair. We're going to pick up with our locks low maintenance. We're going to do that. And then we're going to be back and begin our discussion. And we're going to critique. We are going to be, I'm sorry, sure. We're going to be critiquing this new conversation that's taking over on social media, the lofts against hair salons and barbershops. So that's a conversation that's taken over the internet. So we're going to do that. We also have some wonderful guests coming up real soon from the National, I don't want to say it wrong, Natural Hairstylists and Braiders Coalition. So we have two young ladies that are going to be coming on. You don't want to miss it. As soon as they get their pictures over, Cheryl's going to create the graphics. We're going to really pump that up because this is the one you guys have really been waiting for. These are the people who represent that organization, and they're definitely going to, help us understand and how we can be of assistance to them. So that's what's going to be happening real soon. So that's what's up. So Auntie Dr. Joy, we're going to see you back in October before I go to Africa. So you can get me ready on what I'll be going to. That's right, guys. So when we get ready, Fatu, we're going to have a show. Before we get ready to go, it's going to be all dedicated, everything to Africa. We are going to be needing some donations to get to that library, to that school. So get ready to save a few bucks. Of course, I still have, I think that's Joy ain't going to like this. Maybe you can give me something else to sell, but I do have chocolate bars, but maybe she'll give me something else to sell to help raise some money. Okay. All right.
Well, tell you what, I made $40,000 the past 12 months with this mitochondria you like. It'll get the pain out of those knees, the pain out of that. It'll do the pain out of that sciatica. You just rub it on.
What was it? Chick, come on. I'm gonna order me 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah, I got yours on order, Cheryl.
You said that about 3 months ago, Auntie.
Yeah, the other night when we talked.
That's why you're making that money.
We have one quick question before you guys go. Is anybody familiar with a CBD tea? I'm not, but sure.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to go to. I believe you're gonna have to go to a good dispensary. You're not gonna.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you can't find
Sprouts. You may get it into a Sprouts, but you just go to get it or. Amazon.
I have this. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is not a tea. But it is a ginger lemon. That's THC. Sorry, I thought it said CBD. Okay, so this one is what is that? Yeah, that's THC. But she said you'll have to go to the Chrissy, to a dispensary, and maybe you can get the CBD.
Well, you want the really, really good pure stuff, or just go to Amazon.
Okay, try Amazon. All right. Okay, guys. This has been absolutely profound. I mean, I'll probably watch this. Oh, by the way, Cheryl, when I started, I have wanted to share with you earlier. You're not aware because you don't. I check. I'm responsible for all the stuff that's taking place over on on social media. But we did a podcast on last week. The dysfunction of the Afro follicle. It is probably one of our highest ranking views. You got almost 600 views on your podcast, on the podcast. That was, yes. Yes. So that we probably need to do that one again. CJ was like, do it again. So we're going to have to do it again.
The most important thing is that because the endocannabinoid system and all of the health, wonderful health components that we even discussed tonight, okay, and making sure that our liver is and all these things are in, all of that is taught in cosmetic trichology, and I'll hit some of it in Houston. So that's
all right. All right. So yeah, we did that last week. So thank you, Cheryl. So we talked about that. I just had to put up while you were talking. All right. So we're going to be back next Monday, continuing our discussion about low maintenance hair. And we're going to get into our locks low maintenance. Maybe we could get Kefele to come on. Maybe he'll come on and kind of help clear up some stuff about lock care. Maybe he'll do that for us. Okay. All right, guys. Auntie Dr. Joy, we will see you the first Thursday in October. Everybody, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe to the Afro Hair Science YouTube channel. Spread the word like Thunderbird. Last but not least, before we go, there it is. I'm in another article here. I was interviewed by glam.com. What happens if you constantly wear your hair in braids? It's going to sound like the podcast. She did a really good job. She didn't tear up some of the stuff I said. So I will drop the link to that in the chat after the live. So again, what happens if you constantly wear your hair in braids, which we did talk about that. So I was able to just kind of reiterate that. So we are doing our part on this platform to not just say it, but also write it and partner with other wonderful people. So we thank you guys very much, and we'll see you on Monday. And you know what we say when we're signing out, right? We are always talking about good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. All right. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, YouTube. And thank you, Facebook.
And if you can if you can send us that recipe, we'll put it on the website.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. There you guys go. Don't forget, Cheryl and I are going to be at the Afro Hair Summit. Beauty Under One Roof. Afro Hair Summit is going down. Here we go, guys. Professionals, trichologists, innovators, and icons. The Afro hair education you've all been waiting for happens this September at the Beauty Under One Roof's Afro Hair Summit 2025 in Houston, Texas at the Hilton North near Bush Airport. 2 dynamic days of Afro hair education featuring the world-renowned cosmetic trichologist Cheryl Morrow and certified master colorist Ladosha Wright. This summit includes a marketplace, Afro hair fashion show, panel discussion, day party, and concludes with a featured documentary film by Michael Sterling, American Curl, The Rise and Fall of the Curl. You can receive free shuttle and breakfast using the Beauty Under One Roof code. Visit us at beautyunderoneroof.com to get your tickets now. #Beauty Under One Roof. Deuces.